Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi washabbihi ajmain. Bismillahilladzi la yadurru ma'a ismihi al-ardi wa la fis sama' huwa as-sami'ul 'alim. Qala rabbi sadri wa yassir li amri wa khluq 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Hari ini Selasa 19 Mei 2020 dan malam ni adalah malam yang ke-27 Ramadan 1441 Hijrah. Mungkinkah berlakunya Lailatul Qadar pada malam ni? Kita serahkan pada Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. Kalau kita direzekikan berjumpa malam ni, Alhamdulillah, adalah malam yang terbaik yang pernah kita dapat seumur hidup kita, insyaAllah. So, berpandukan pada amal ibadat kita yang telah buat selama 26 hari dalam bulan Ramadan ini, kita berharap dan berdoa agar kita diberi fadilat yang sangat besar oleh Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala, insya-Allah. Today, as of today, I am being recognized by outsider, or basically recognized by my client due to the recognition that I have achieved along my career. So that recognition, the recognition through result, good result, testimony, recommendation letter I received from various clients have provided me a very positive growth and development of my career till today. As you know that I am IRCD Norman. I achieved my IR, my professional certification in 2010, if I'm not mistaken, or 2009. So after I completed my master, I have degree in mechanical engineering from overseas, from US, and I attended local Institute of Technology Malaysia to attend my master in integrated process plant management scheme. Alhamdulillah, it was a very good journey academically, and also the experience and that I acquired during along my time while working as a design in the design office in plant environment have given me a lot of good credentials from my superior, from my clients, for me to continue my career path and my journey as an engineer or technical person. I've achieved a good recognition as being a part size specialist or engineer in design stage, where we look at the how to accommodate the expansion, the vibration in the piping system, look at the anchor, the stopping, the guide, design about the guide, the stopper, and also designing on the anchor system. I was also being recognized as good project engineer, which my CV were normally used in a proposal and no issue to the client, especially for Petronas, Shell, during my years as the design engineers. And I have a couple of supporting letter, recommendation letter, good credential for being root cause specialist in safety analysis, as well in the technical competency or troubleshooting. I have served being requested to work on overseas issue in Indonesia, in Korea, in Perth, Australia, and up to Lyon, France. One of the turnaround manager. I had quite a number of turnaround, being a turnaround manager internally, more than 10 times of a big turnaround. We're talking about close to 200,000 man hours involvement. I've been I was the manager for almost 10 internally, and about more than 10 as the external turnaround manager when I decided to have my own platform, doing my own technical business then. And I'm also currently as the independent consultant, as I mentioned, to government agency on the technical aspect, combining the commercial due diligence while doing the due diligence or auditing for recipient of the grant by the government, as well as performing technical due diligence in management buyout or taking over a company. So I have received a lot of recognition from all these entity or agencies. And how this recognition and testimony were being given to me, and how did I do it? So while I was working for a company, I used to work in a plant, as I mentioned, one of the big international company in Gebeng. We're talking about, I'm talking about Amoco or BP. I worked for them about more than 10 years, and during that period of time, I gained a lot of knowledge in terms of how I should be setting up my elements in terms of making sure that I can do it best or at par or better than what has been achieved by other people in the same category, or by my previous peers, or by my senior. What I did, that I have identified the elements that I want to be good or better than them, and I have set up what will be the target, what will be the target, and what were the best in class, or we're talking about best in peers or best in group for the element that I want to achieve. I will normally look at this and put it and make it as a target for me, at minimum I will meet the requirement, and I normally have surpassed this meet requirement condition, and I achieve better with this result or testimony. As I mentioned, have listed me to a different level of recognition. So again, normally I will look at set up for myself what will be the elements that I want to be good or be better than my previous or my peers, and what is the best in kind or best in the world. I would say, if we're talking about, for example, if I'm talking about my department, I used to run as a manager, as a maintenance manager, and I will look at my department in terms of how do I need to compare my maintenance department to other department in the same category. One area I will look at is to my sister plant, our sister plant around the world, their maintenance department, and I also look at the surrounding similar industry, and how were their result. And one element I look is the equipment replacement value, which is ERV. This is an indicator for maintenance to gauge whether they are better than other group of maintenance group as well. So the ERV is quite significant in terms of the cost of maintenance. The higher the ERV, the poor is the maintenance group of the company. The lower the ERV, the equipment replacement value, is the best, or the better is the maintenance group. For example, ERV is basically in comparison. If I were to do a work in the field, maintenance work field, how long it will take for a similar job that will be done by another similar company in, let's say, in Korea, or in let's say in Korea or in Japan, or maybe in the Gulf of Mexico company. Normally, because of the size, for example, let's take Korea, because they are similar physical records. So if we have to work on a pump, similar pump, how long it will take to do so? Okay, so what will be the rate? Okay, so the best currently in the world on maintenance key performance indicator, I would say, or comparison, that we need to be better or to be less than 1.5 multiplier. In the maintenance world, this number is very significant. The lower you are than 1.5, you are considered the best in the world on your maintenance activity, as well as your maintenance costs. In Malaysia, we are looking at around 2 point something. So we're talking about $1.50 that will be paid in Korea, for example. They are best in class. We are paying $2 or $2.5 for every hours of similar job that we do. So these are the target. These are the elements that we should be having in the maintenance group. It applies the same to other activity, it applies to other conditions that when we are doing. So we must have this element for us to compare, and what it will be our target, and what is the best in class. So with this information that I've set up for myself, have assist me, provide me with good testimony result, which I can use in my career. I will share this thing whenever I talk to other technical a group of people saying that I have achieved this, this is my testimony, this is my result, I've been this thing, and this is my recognition. And it will build the trust and confidence to the client, potential client, about you or about your company. So again, try to have this. Try to identify the element you want to compare, and what is your target, and who are you compared to. It must be someone or some entity which is considered best in the group, best in peers, or best in class. You can't simply put any number, because you need to have a comparison to show that you are better or at par or better than others. So look at yourself, look at your company, look at your entity, and try to work it out on this thing. I would say that work on the key performance indicator. I would say that is the key performance indicator. So you can drill further, you can look at the safety aspect, you can look at the quality aspect, you can look at the schedule aspect, you can look at the cost aspect. So how do you compare yourself? Right? If you have something in mind, please write it down, because writing is better for you to keep it and to trace it back and to do the analysis. So again, I am Rasidi Norman. If you want to have a sharing and chat with me, join my FB page, My Engineer. With that, I'll talk to you again. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Stay safe, and hope that we can meet tonight, Lailatul Qadar, inshallah.